20th of November, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Chaber and the Ramah. We'll continue on with the Mr. Berura. Yeah. Mayor or Rabbi Tzvi, who would like to read, please?
Okay.
I vote for Mayor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So Mishna Berura, and we're doing bet. Okay, tough Rayshayan and Mishna bet. Okay. Okay, let's see what it says. Riboy Hasudot she marbim bahem haim sudot shoot. Oh, shelo kivaum l'mishteh v'simcha. Okay, so this is what the additional meals are.
Right. The right. Reboy, the
Sort of like Suda Shlishit, right?
well, I mean, yeah, the fact that we have extra Sudas Hanukkah parties during Purim, right? Those extra celebrations on Hanukkah.
Okay, but they're not meals of reshut, of choosing, I guess.
They're Haim Sudas Rishus. These are Sudas of Rishus. I mean, it's not a mitzvah. Someone invites you to a Hanukkah party, you're not obligated to go. You're not on Purim, you're obligated to have a Sudas Purim. Right? You must have a Sudas Purim. On Hanukkah, you don't have to wash, there's no Indian to have a Hanukkah party in terms of being a mitzvah. Right? So that's what we're being told. The Reboy Sudas Shemar bin Bam Haim on Hanukkah. Sudas Rishus, these many Sudas which are done on Hanukkah, they are Sudas Rishus.
Okay.
Because the days of Hanukkah were not established for Mishna festivity, and rejoicing.
Okay, so they were not established. Okay. Although there are always a lot of discussions about what people put on their potato lot, because that they do have.
Yeah. That's right. And what do you stuff your donuts with?
Or donuts too. You should see some of the donuts on Quran they're making. Unbelievable. Okay. So they're not for joy and okay, hold it. And okay, so now we go to oh, you wanted to do the Haggah, right?
Yeah, let's read the remote. Let's read the more in the meantime too.
Okay, so it says, let's see what it says. It's in the fine print here. Okay, v'yesh omrim sheyesh kitzat mitzvah b'riboy hasuda mishum the divotan hayamim haya chanukat hamizbeach. Okay. So I guess there are some that say that this is a bit of a mitzvah. Beriboy has to the additional meals because let's see, Diviotan Hayamim. They were added in the days that were the dedication of the Mizbeach.
Right. There are those that say there is a slight mitzvah involved in the extra sudas that you have. That on those days it was the Hanukkah Summers Bear. Mr. will explain about that.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, let me go on. The Nahagim Lomar Zmirot v'Tishbachot Basudot Shemarbim Bahem. So there is a tradition, okay, to sing, I guess, to sing songs, Zmirot, and praises of the meal, or the meals, it looks like, Shemar, that are many in them.
Right. So there are those who are accustomed to say songs and phrases in these sudas that they're marbim bam, that are having a lot of them on Hanukkah.
Okay, and the Oz Havei Sudat Mitzvah, that they are a meal of mitzvah, okay. And Yeshomrim Shehem Lechol Gavina Chanukah. Well, there goes the sour cream on the latkes, I guess. Lefi shehanes naaseh b'chalav sheheachila Yehudit et ha'oyev. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so tradition to eat cheese on Hanukkah because of the miracle that was performed with, I guess, with milk, chalav, that Yehudit fed the enemy.
Right. Okay. Good. Let's see the Mishnah Berura. We started this a little bit yesterday, but let's begin from the beginning of Sifkat and
Vav?
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, so it says Shalok va'ot l'mishteh v'simcha. Okay, the days were not instituted for partying and joy. Ella lahalel u'lahodot, but to praise and to thank. The Nirya Hatam delo kavu kan l'simcha k'mo Purim. Because Purim was decreed when to destroy and kill the agufot. Is that like enemies or
to destroy the body, the physical existence?
Oh, the physical exists. That was decreed against us, right?
Yeah.
Shehu bitul mishtet v'simcha. That bitul.
Right. That would put an end to festivity and rejoicing. Physical bodies have the ability to rejoice and to festivities. So if the degree was successful, that would be the end of feasting and rejoicing.
Oh, okay. Below hanifashot, but not the souls. Okay, shafilu hemiru datam chas v'shalom below haya mikabel otam. Shafilu, that even. Let's see. Shafilu, that even hemiru.
That even if they would renounce their das, even if the Jews would have renounced their religion, has v'shalom, they agree. Our enemies were not interested in converts. They weren't interested in the Jews converting to their way of thinking.
Oh, right. Okay, l'cha kashe hitzilam hakadosh baruch hu mimenu kavu l'lo ulishabcho yiparak. Gam kein al yedei mishteh v'simcha.
So that was all by Purim. So in the term by the Gezerah of Purim by Hamanachas Berush was to eradicate, annihilate Hashem, and therefore that would have put an end to all rejoicing and physical festivities for the Jews. So therefore, and they were not at all interested in anybody converting. Haman was not interested in having any Jews convert. Achashverosh was not interested in having a nice new influx of ex-Jews to his kingdom. They were interested in the worst, Hashem. So therefore, when we were victorious over our enemies of Haman and Achashverosh through the miracles of Hashem, therefore they were instituted the days of Purim L'Halel L'Shavach Yisborach for thanksgiving and praise to Hashem Yisborach. Gam came Al Yedei Mishta V'Simcha, also through rejoicing and festivities.
Okay. Masha Ein Kain, the Maaseh de Antiochus, Shalogazar Alehem Laharog Ulhashmid. So Antiochus didn't make a decree to kill and destroy them.
No, there was no specific decree against Jews as in terms of annihilation. It's only because we resisted, so that led to the wars. And when there's wars, there's destruction and death. Right?
Okay, Rak Zarot Ushimadot Kedei Lahamir Datam Kamo she'anu omrim l'chashchicham Toratecha u'lehaviram me'al chukecha ritzonecha. That's in Al-Hanisim, right?
Right. That's exactly right. Mm-hmm. So when, in contrast, when it came to the Maisa of Antiochus, that they were not goyzer lahargul hashmi, the Greeks were not interested in killing and annihilation. Rak soros, rak to cause us distress, lashmid us kadei lahamir daito, and to cause us to be oppressed in order that we should renege our religion. Kamoshan, or like we're saying, Lashkikum Torah. Their intention was that we should forget our Torah, and to transgress the kukim of Hashem's will. That's what they were.
Right. Vim hayu Yisrael maknisim makniim lahem lihiyot kevushim tachat yadam lahalot lahem mas hozrim leumatam as v'shalom lo hayu mivakshim yoter.
Right. So if it had been that the Jews would have submitted to them and would have been subservient under their rule, and to send to them tribute, and we would have Has Sholem reneged our religion. Well, they wouldn't have asked more from that. All they were interested in, as we just throw away the Torah Has Sholem, pay tribute, and submit ourselves to their rule, and the Greeks would have been very happy people.
Right. Okay. Ella shehigbir HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Yad Yisrael v'nitzchum.
And therefore, rather, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu caused Klal Yisrael to be victorious,
Okay. ולקח לו כבאות אלא להלל ולהודות לבד.
Right. And so therefore, Hanukkah was established exclusively lahalel for praise, laudos, and thanksgiving exclusively.
Okay, כלומר, כיוון שהם רצו למנוע אותנו מזה, לכפור בדעתו חס ושלום.
And that means that that since it was our enemy's desire that we should be koifer b'daito asurim, we should renege on our religion, Shalom.
Oh, okay. ובעזרתו יתברך לא הפיקו זממן וגברה ידינו, לכך אנו מודים ומשבחים לו על שהיה לנו לאלוקים ולא עזבנו מעבודתו.
So therefore, with the help of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, Lo Ki Zamam, they were not successful in their plot against us. The Gavram Yadenu, and we became victorious over them. The Chach Onu Modim, and therefore we are acknowledging, Umashabkim, and praising HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Al Sheilanu Le'elokim, that He is for us our God. Lo azvanu me'avodaso, and we did not forsake serving Him. So here there's the Berura. If I'm not mistaken, this is mostly the words. If I'm not mistaken, most of the Rambam, as a matter of fact, you see the contrast between Purim and Hanukkah, and these two hallmarks of the Jewish calendar point out the basic two approaches that our enemies have always taken against us, and our response to their threats against us. It's usually in the threat of a religious threat, as it was at the time of Hanukkah, or it's a physical threat, as it was a time of Purim. And from that, we understand how we're supposed to respond and how we're supposed to react and how we're supposed to pray to Kadosh Baruch Hu for what assistance we need and for what we have to do. When the enemies come against us physically, so we have to pray for Kadosh Baruch Hu for their physical annihilation. And when they come against us spiritually, we have to pray to Kadosh Baruch Hu for them to be spiritually thwarted in their desires. So we have these two prototypes in the Jewish calendar, Hanukkah and Purim, how we are supposed to thank Kadosh Baruch Hu if they came against us physically. So we have a response in terms of Mishna v'Simcha and festivities and rejoicing in a physical basis. And if it's coming against us spiritually, we celebrate with Hallel Ulodos, thanksgiving and acknowledgement for the assistance, the miracles Hashem did to save us from our enemies. Okay, let's take a look at Sifkat Zayin.
Okay, the Otan Hayamim, so in those days, Rotze Lomar b'kaf he b'kislev, k'de'ita b'midrash d'melechet hamishkan nigmar b'kaf he b'kislev. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
So there's a slight mitzvah involved with the excess of sudas that we have and experience on Hanukkah, due to the fact that on Chav Hey, that was the inauguration of the Mizbeach when we were in the Midbar and the Mishkan was erected.
Okay. Ella shehimtim hakadosh baruch hu b'hakama ad Nisan shenolad bo Yitzchak Yamar hakadosh baruch hu. The Hashem waited for the establishment, I guess, its erection maybe, until Nisan when Yitzchak was born. Oh,
Right. I have not really ever understood why, but Hakadosh Baruch Hu wanted the Mishkan to be erected in Nisan rather than in Kislev when it was actually finished. The command to start building the Mishkan took place, if I'm not mistaken, on Moitzi Yom Kippur, and then Chaf Hey, the all the work was finished, right? So that was approximately 2.5 months or so. So, nevertheless, Hashem wanted to wait till Nisan, the time when Yitzchak was born, that the Mizbeach should be inaugurated at the time for corresponding with the date of Yitzchak's birth. I'm not sure why. I'm sure there must be an explanation for it. I have never come across an explanation that I guess that I've seen, but there must be explanations for it. But that's why there is a somewhat of a mitzvah to celebrate on the days of Hanukkah, corresponding to the inauguration of the Mizbeach.
oh, okay. Let's see. So Alayla Shalem Lekislev Vishilem Lo Chanukat Beit Hashmonai. Oh, okay. So Hashem needed to pay for Kislev.
So therefore, meaning again, there was nothing was done in Kislev, meaning the Mishkan was completed in Kislev, but it was waited until Nisan to erect it and to have it start functioning. So therefore, Kodesh Baruch Hu, so to speak, wants to repay Kislev. So therefore, there is the celebration of Hanukkah takes place in Kislev because that's somewhat of a compensation for Kislev losing out on the time of the inauguration of the Mishkan, which should have taken place in Kislev, but rather took place instead in Nisan. Therefore, that's somewhat of a pious, a compensation for Kislev not having the holiday or the recognition of the time when the Mishkan was finished and erected and instituted and became fully functional. It was missing that. So therefore, there's a compensation. Kadosh Baruch Hu brought about the miracles of Hanukkah in the time of Kislev.
Oh, okay. So Vigam Shambi Yemei Antiochus Tamu Hahechal V'asu Hanukat Habayit B'shmona Yamim El Elu Babayit.
There's another reason, right, that during the days of Antiochus, they were matame, they defiled the base of Mikdash. Also, Chanukas Habayis B'shmona Yamim Elu Babayis. They did that at the time of the base of Mikdash. So that was the compensation for Kislev for losing out of the Hanukkah Mizbeach in the building of the Mishkan in the time of Hanukkah.
Okay. As we wrote, those are songs. V'hu hadin b'nisuei bat tamid chacham l'am haaretz im omrim shirot havei sudat mitzvah.
Therefore, if you sings Miros praises to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that would be the same thing if you have a marriage of a Bas Tamar Chacham to a Ma'am Haaretz, which is really not a very nice thing at all. And a Bas Tamar Chacham should marry Tamar Chacham, not an Am Haaretz. So if you sing praises to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it turns it into a Sudas mitzvah.
Okay. Ve'oz have sudat mitzvah. Rotze lamar b'tzeruf zeh v'chein pasku harashal v'habach v'chayei shomrim v'katav harashal shekol she'oseh kidei liten shevach l'makom o lefarsem hanes o hamitzvah hakol sudat mitzvah.
Right. So therefore, when you have as the combination, right, of the singing of the Shimiros and Tishpakos, and therefore it becomes a Sudas mitzvah, as it's explained by the Rashal and the Bach, that the opinion that the Ramah is explaining here, that they write that it's all done in order that you should have giving praise to Kadosh Baruch Hu, or to Meforsim Denes, to publicize the fact that Hashem did miracles for us at the time, right? Or a mitzvah called Sudas mitzvah, or let's say there's some mitzvah involved, then everything becomes a Sudas mitzvah.
Okay. She'achila Yehudit. He hayta bato shel Yochanan Kohen Gadol v'hayta gezeira shechol arusa bat el l'tafsar techila ve'achila l'rosh hatzorim gevina liskiruto ve'hatcha et rosho uvarchu kulam. Oh, that's how she got rid of the enemy.
Right. Very good.
Okay.
Good. Very good. Perfect
Little
timing.
cheese and cut off his head. Okay.
Right.
Ishkayach.
Just like a mice, you catch a mice with cheese also.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law did that yesterday.
Oh yeah, the mice.
They have mice there. They live on the ground floor, and they have some mice. So she put some blue powder over food.
Right.
Blue powder is poison, and the thing ate it, and it died.
Oh well. Okay.
So they got rid of it.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we'll be on Gimel tomorrow.
That's right. We'll start Gimel tomorrow, Mr. Sam. Thank you very nice, Mayor. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Lou. Everyone should have a good afternoon. Hope to see you all tomorrow, Mr. Shem.
Okay, and stay dry.
Okay. Thank you.
Looks good.
All right.
Very good.